Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's Glam with Am, and I'm back for my very ever first current favorites video. And I know I've been MIA and I kind of dropped off the face of the earth, and that's all for a certain reason, which I cannot really go into, but yeah, hopefully one day I can talk to you guys about it. I'm going through a lot of current changes. As you can see, my hair is black, and I got a fresh new weave, girl. You better watch out. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of changes in my life recently. Like, I moved into a house. My boy bought a house, and I didn't buy one because I ain't got no money. I'm keeping it real. I couldn't even get a bagel last week. I couldn't even get a bagel. Yeah, and so I moved, and I got a new job, and I got new hair, and yeah. So there's a lot of changes. My whole life, like, I embrace change. I'm just one of those people where I like change, and so yeah, I don't know. I'm like, the more the merrier. I was like, once I've, decided on moving and decided on the job, I was like, just change my hair. Let's just get a fresh new start. Like, let's just do it. Okay, so let's start this video out first with how I do my eyes. So my first eye product I have to talk about is the Smashbox 24-hour eye primer, and I've used this in tutorials, probably all of them. But this stuff is like, it's freaking like glue. Like, I remember the first time that someone put this on me, and it was for my birthday. I got my makeup done, and I got a little ratchet. And I woke up the next day, and my eyeshadow was still on, and it wasn't on point, but it's pretty close. So it was due to this. It literally makes it stay on. So if you're looking for that, if you want like something with more of an all-over base color, then I would definitely go with the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pots. Love those so much. Some eyeshadows that I've really been loving is the Wet n Wild Eau Neutral palette. And it looks like this. So it's kind of like one of the Urban Decay Naked palettes. That's what it reminds me of. The shadows are like, okay, some of them are better than others, I will say, but for drugstore quality, girl, you better find this right here. You better find it. Because this black right here, like, yo, like, check this out. Like, it's not playing. That ain't playing. It's not. Another eyeshadow palette I've really been loving is one that I customized myself. I've had this for a long time. I just figured I'd talk about it because I feel like not a lot of people are talking about these shadows, but the Buxom shadows, you guys, are like look at this palette I made. Like, yeah. Is this not like gorgeous? Like, these colors, like, these are like some of my staple shades that I can use. I mean, with every look, obviously. But these shadows are like so amazing. Like, no, I'm serious though. Like, this one, it's like a little, I have like two like super like holographic shades. Like, it's like a purple pink reflex shade. Like, I mean, come on. You can't, like, I mean, they're pretty pricey, I will say. You can get them at Sephora, you can get them at Ulta. I think they're like $14 a shadow, but like, the shadows, I mean, I've been using them for a long time, and I haven't hit pan, and their pigmentation is freaking crazy. So, love those. And then also, while we're talking about shadows, I thought I'd mention the MAC Nylon shadow. The shadow is like everything. Like, if you don't like a poppin' AF underbrow inner corner highlight, then this ain't for you. But if you do, then you're gonna love this. Because seriously, you guys, seriously, I'm wearing it right now. You can like see that is like popping. You could even like put it at like, I mean, don't use it as a highlight. I mean, you could use it as a highlight. What I'm saying is that, like, if you put on your highlighter and then you brush like a little bit of this over like the highest point of your cheekbone right there. Ooh, girl. Oh, it's like so shimmery. It's like stunning. Like, this is my everyday. I wear it every day. Like, even if it's like a natural day, like I wear this shade because it's just everything. Like, even if I'm going for a natural look, like why would I not want my inner corner and under brow highlight to be popping? Like, why would I? Also, while we're on the topic of glitters, I want to talk about some of my favorite glitter, because obviously I hate glitter and I never wear it on my eyes or anything. But yeah, so this tutorial will go down in this look, and you'll see that I am wearing the flashing lights glitter from Sally's. Yeah, Sally Beauty Supply. This glitter, like, I literally couldn't even tell you the brand because it's so old that the whole name has just like faded away. But like, ugh, look at that. It's like stunning. Like, I use this stuff like on my fingernails because I paint my own nails a lot, my own toes, because I'm ratchet and, you know, just DIY. So I use this glitter literally like all over my whole life. And another thing I love in the eye category, which would be glitter. I know, shocker. And one of the things that I've really been loving is the Stila Magnificent Glitter, whatever. I know you guys, comes as no surprise to anyone, but these things are amazing. It's just all in one. It's so easy. You just like rub it on your eye. You just like rub it in there, and yeah, it's so good. And one of my favorite shades is Smoldering Satin. Smoldering Satin is like kind of like a bronzy. I mean, it's not bronzy really, but it's like almost has like a pink bronzy light champagne feel. I just described like 20 things, but that's it right there. It's just so pigmented. But one thing I will say that is a negative about the product as a whole is that some shades are more pigmented than other shades, so just be mindful of that. Like, I was literally gonna buy all of them, and when I went to the store to swatch them, I only bought 4 because I was like, okay, like, I just want the ones that are really pigmented and worth it. I don't want the ones that are gonna be streaky. So just keep it in. Okay, so moving on to eyeliners. I don't even know like how to pronounce this. It's like Palladia or Palladilic. That sounds like, never mind. Okay, so this eyeshadow, it's not an eyeshadow. This is eyeliner. It's liquid. It's from Sally's. And it's just a really great black liquid liner. I mean, that's a felt tip, so if you're into brush tip, then, you know, I mean, I still think you might like it. I'm just gonna do a little hand wing. Like, it's just so black and it's so easy to work with. Like, I just did that right now. I know, I'm like so artistic. Like, I did that like right now. But no, seriously though, like, I wear this on my waterline. For some nice drugstore lashes, I would definitely recommend the Allure Gilded Luxe lashes. They're not in the box, as you can see, so this is totally pointless. I'm not wearing them either, so that was pointless. But those lashes are gorgeous, and they give like a nice fluttery, natural, double layered. Those things were contradictory, but you know what I'm saying. They're nice drugstore lashes. Also, my new weave is the Bellamy hair. It's a 20-inch Khaleesi hair. Ooh, girl, this hair is like everything. Like, I've worn extensions for so long, and this is good hair. The one thing I will say about it, however, is that it's just when you wear them all at once, which you definitely don't have to wear them all at once. So just don't, because they're really heavy. Like, you can feel them like tugging at your hair, which is, it's not good. And I can feel myself balding as we speak right now, so whatever. Worth it. As far as what I've been using on my brows lately, I have really been liking the Anastasia Brow Duo powders, which is strange because I've always been like a pomade kind of girl, but I bought this, which is like the palette for my freelance kit, and since I'm such a ratchet, broke ass female, I've been having to use this for my brows every day because the ginger brows just aren't cutting it with the black hair, so I've been using what have I been using? I've been using some ebony, more toward this inner part, and then I've been using the dark granite, literally black, like for like the tail end of my brow. And I just love these are good powders, y'all. So, I mean, obviously you're not gonna need the whole palette, so if you just wanna get the one that you like, I think the powders are super flattering and they're easy to work with. For long wearing purposes, I would not go with the powders. If you're gonna be like swimming or sweating, I would definitely go with something more long lasting, like a pomade or even like the Wonder Brow I've heard works great. So yeah, but powders are nice. I feel like they look like natural, you know, like, okay, maybe not. I feel they probably don't look natural at all. Okay, let's move on to the face. And for the face, for foundation, since I have been not tan, since I'm not dancing right now, so I have no reason to be tan, I've been kind of dipping into my freelance palette as well. And I use the RCMA palette. This is such a good foundation. Like, I'm not kidding. It's 50% pigment, whereas most most foundations are 18 to like 23% pigmentation. This one's 50. So a little goes a long way. And I spit on myself, so that's cute. So a little goes a long way. All I do is like dab, 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 and then, oh my god, it's so stupid. Oh, okay, let's get through this video. Okay, so all I do is put it on, and then I actually take a little bit of the NYX custom drop things, and I just, and then I use my Beauty Blender damp, of course, and I just blend it. And when it comes to concealer, this should come at no surprise to anybody who watches YouTube videos. The Tarte Shape Tape is where it's at, which is funny because at first I wasn't really too crazy about it, because I would just be like doing my little lines, you know. I used to do like little lines on my whatever under eye, and I would kind of put the lines everywhere, and then I would have to go wet my Beauty Blender, and you know, I would just finesse too long essentially. And so by the time I got to blending it, I noticed that it wasn't really like, wasn't really moving too well. And that's because it sets very soon after you put it on, so you really gotta like what I like to do instead of doing the lines is literally just like cover the area you want to cover, and then go in and just like blend it all into your skin and do it pretty quickly. And when you do that, you'll literally have such a flawless full coverage finish. You'll be like, duh. And as far as setting powders go, I don't have it with me, but the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural is like the powder. Like, I'm serious, you guys. This powder like does not make you, because powder can be something that you can wear on your face that can make you look like you're wearing a lot of makeup, especially when it's like a full coverage powder. That powder, you guys, will never make you look like you're wearing a lot of makeup. It's just like it's so light, but it sets the makeup so perfectly, and it doesn't sit under your pores at all, which I love. Because especially for us dry skin girls, you know what I'm talking about. You put a little bit of powder on, that powder sinks into your pore, gets all crepey underneath your eye. It's just like, it ain't a good situation. So that powder, and I also really like the RCMA No Color powder. This powder is really nice for baking, and I don't really bake because I have such dry skin, but I do bake, however, underneath my contour, and this is really good for that. And it doesn't really leave too much of a white cast. If it does, I'll kind of take my finger and like blend it in a little bit. But this powder, it's good. Another good drugstore find that I want to talk about is the Makeup Revolution blush palette, and it has some really nice shades. It's great if you're like freelancing, or if you just like need a lot of like more light tone blushes that are, I would describe these as like kind of like a baked formula type of blush situation, but I love the colors. I think they're super beautiful and light, and I don't like to go too ham with my blush, so I feel like they're just like the perfect like light type of blush. Moving on to the lips, you guys, it is literally all about the Anastasia lip palette. Like, I'm not joking, this thing is so universal. Like, these aren't just lip shades. These aren't just customizable, blendable, mixable, like, lip shades. Like, you can, like, use these, like, as, like, a gel type of liner. Like, I've done it, and you can use them, like, on your waterline as an eyeliner, too. I mean, that's the same thing. You can use them on your brow, like, whatever. These are, like, so, it's a blush, you know? Like, so universal that they're just, it's just such a great thing to have in your collection. Also, another one of my favorite liquid lipsticks right now is the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in Bombshell. Like, it is such a stunning color. It's like such a nice, like mauvey brown with like a hint of like orange coral situation. But it's so beautiful on the lips. Every time I wear it, people are asking me what I'm wearing. And yeah, another product I want to mention is the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Love Buzz. Like, this is such like a pretty lipstick. It's not a lipstick, lip gloss. It's such a pretty lip gloss. Like, it does give you like kind of the metallic vibe, almost, like, just because it's so like shimmery and shiny. But it is a gorgeous color on, and I love the way it smells and tastes. I mean, that you're not supposed to eat it, don't eat it, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it's right here. Yeah, it's such a stunning. I also wanted to say, for setting spray, I'm really loving the Scandinavia finishing spray. I feel like this is a very underrated product, and I feel like it really makes your makeup last longer, and I'm just really enjoying it. The smell isn't the greatest, and it doesn't like feel like, it doesn't give you like that hydration of like, let's say like MAC Fix Plus, but it will like set your makeup in place, and that's what I love so much about it. And I feel like a lot of people, and the mist is really finely, it's like a really fine mist. It's never gonna like goop up on you where you're like, oh god, I need to take a shower. Oh my god, it tastes like bad. But I mean, it does its job. It's a setting spray. It's a setting. That's it for my current favorites video. I didn't really want to make like a month-to-month favorites video because I got too many commitment issues for that. I cannot commit to one video a month, to my favorites. No, I'm just kidding. But I just thought it'd be better just to do, like, kind of give you guys an update for when my broke ass has enough current things that I'm liking beauty-wise to share with you, that I can just kind of put it all together at once and be like, there it is. But yeah, if you liked my video or you thought it was stupid, then still subscribe.